At this point, to be honest with y'all, I got to be honest. At this point now, it's a national thing. I've blown up everything.
Oh, yeah. Talk about the summer going into Michigan. Yeah.
No, hold on. I've blown up.
Okay.
Everything's kind of like, everybody kind of knows who I am now. Now I'm kind of like, I'm doing well off the court. I'll just leave it there. I'm doing well off the court now.
Yeah,
I'm not struggling for a meal. Things is cool.
Yeah.
And so,
So I'm doing good.
yeah, I'm doing good.
What does that mean? We said only 5 get deadly, man.
That limitation ain't up.
He ain't good, bro.
It ain't up.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm doing all right.
All right.
I'm struggling. And so from there, like, I go to Michigan and I always wanted to go there. I spoke this in existence when I was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always wanted to go there. And I went on a visit, and when they said they promised me Jalen Rose's locker. It's the locker Jalen has, my favorite player from the Fab Five. I'm like, oh, I'm coming. So I committed before my high school coach knew, before anybody really knew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Michigan. And so when I go, they told me before I got there that you could do your homework at the games. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, we don't get this thing cracking. Don't worry about it. We don't get this going. My first, we had Amazing Blue game, and I'm shooting from, like, if the 3-point line is here, I'm shooting back here, and I could hear the crowd like, ooh, make or miss. Like, it was something totally different, like they had never seen before.
Right.
I'm like, I may have missed one. I'm like, it's my range. I ain't tripping, right? So my first, rest in peace, Big Fred, he was from Detroit.
Big Fred,
My
Detroit
big
public
homie.
schools, man.
And he told me, he was like, this is how you got to do it in Michigan. He said, your first game, you have to set the tone for the people on campus because they don't really know you out here. I said, all right, 27 points, game winner.
Woo.
He said, okay, now you're going to play against.
Talk to us.
Now you're going to play 21 points, game winner.
Okay.
He said, now you're going to play against Detroit. Now the people in Detroit are going to see you. They're going to come watch you. And that's when they had Rashad Phillips. They just beat UCLA and Baron Davis here before.
Right.
Blocked the shot, 15 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, game winner. So now the
2
people
game winners in a row.
So now the people
Okay.
at Michigan on campus know me. I'm, blown up on campus, but
In
people in Detroit know me. So, for example, Detroit, let's say Michigan campus was Tacoma, Detroit was in Seattle. So now both are starting to learn, like, oh, this kid down there, right?
Okay.
He said, okay, now you're about to play on the Big Ten ACC Challenge. The cable world's going to learn you. We play against Georgia Tech. I get player of the game, 14 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, 5 blocks. On TV. Jason Terry comes to the game. He said, okay, you checked every box. It's your last one. CBS, he said, now the whole country's about to watch you. I played against Duke. I had 27 points.
Wait,
6
but who was the Duke's point guard?
Jason Williams.
Jason
So I was ranked
Williams.
number 2.
Yeah.
White
I was
chocolate?
No.
Oh, Jason Williams.
You still see Sacramento. I see
You know what I'm saying? My bad.
Nah, so he's number 1 point guard in the country at the time, number 2. So
Right.
we know each other. We played in a couple All-Star games, whatever. And so Duke was, Big Fred was like, now you about to put the whole country on notice. 27.6 assists. We lost the game by 5, but I stole the show. Coach K came to me after the game. I don't know if I ever said it. He came to me after the
You've
game.
never told nobody what he told you.
And he said, it was in the crowd. I was about to meet my family. He was like, how did Washington let you get out? Because Bob Bender played for him, so he knew the coach at the time.
Right.
And he was like, man, you got so many moves. Started doing this. Like, you got so many moves, we couldn't guard you. And so I'm like, man, thank you. It's Coach Cam. Thank you. Boom. At that point, it exploded. Now I'm rolling along. I'm leading my team in points, assists, steals, blocks, and minutes.
As a freshman.
As a freshman. In
18
the Big
years old.
Ten.
Wow.
And we're 13-4 in those 17 games. And then that's when the 6 games happened.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys were on a roll, and then all of a sudden,
It just plummeted.
And that year, by the way, we had 4 teams. You go back and look it up. We had 4 teams make the Elite Eight. Michigan State won it that year. Michigan State, Purdue, Wisconsin, Indiana.
Wow.
So our league was dope. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're rolling.
Is
We're
it
rolling.
true that you had your own cheering section in Michigan?
Yes.
What were they called?
I was so, if there's an NIL then, bro,
The whole
I'd make millions. I was so popular on campus that at UW, what's the student section?
I don't know. The dog pound, the dog pound or dog. Yeah.
So imagine the dog pack being there, dog pound. No disrespect, we're just trying to get it right. But one of those 2 being there, right? And then a player having his own section just as big as them. So I had my own section called the Crawford
Wow.
Crazies, and they're all wearing headbands. So I wear headbands. So I went to school with Tom Brady, bro. I was more popular than he was on campus.
Wow.
By far.
That's crazy.
Charles Woodson just went to the league the year before.
Yeah.
He came back to a game in Michigan wearing a headband. The headband was like my signature. I'm like, whoa, this is went like somewhere else.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's
on Michigan's campus.
Yeah.
I mean, this is after the Fab Five, though, because they were legends.
And we were known,
Yeah.
we were supposed to be locally like the second coming because we had 5 freshmen that were ranked pretty high. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
had the Gatorade National Player of the Year. He pushed our class. And so we were kind of known as that. And yeah, so people started watching us. It was jumping in there.
Man.
Yeah.